Hi guys, welcome in and welcome back to my channel. My name is kimberlyelese, and in today's video I'll be giving you all the details on how I've been taking care of my hair since coloring it. I've been getting quite a few questions on some of my other videos about how I keep my hair moisturized and if it was okay for me to color my hair while dealing with CCCA alopecia. So if you want to know all the details on this new hair and what I've been doing, stay tuned and keep watching. Alright guys, before I jump into the video, I want to give all of my old and new subscribers a big thank you for showing me all the love and support that you've shown on my videos. I didn't know my story about having CCCA alopecia would trigger so many of you guys to talk about how you've been dealing with the same thing. So thank you so much for showing me the love and support on that video. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, I make videos on mainly natural hair and some beauty content sprinkled in here and there. So if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Okay guys, one of the main questions that I get asked a lot is if it was okay for me to color my hair while dealing with CCC alopecia, and the answer to that question is yes. I haven't experienced any negative side effects. My hair has not been coming out. I haven't experienced an increase in shedding or anything like that since coloring my hair, so it's perfectly fine if you want to. Now I will say it will depend on the state of your hair. If you're dealing with a lot of shedding or if you're dealing with a lot of breakage, I wouldn't recommend it. But for me, I took care of a lot of that shedding and that breakage before putting the color on my hair, so it is a chance that you take, because anytime you color your hair, you're ultimately damaging your hair because it does break down the bonds of your natural hair. So for me, it was perfectly fine, and I've actually been enjoying the color. Thank you so much for all the compliments that I got on that video. I'll link that video down below if you're interested in knowing how I achieved this color. I did do it myself at home because it was a very impromptu decision for me to color it. Usually I would go to a salon and let someone professionally do it, but that day it was just a last minute decision, so I was like, hey girl, you can do it yourself. So I went to Sally's, got the stuff, came home, and this is what I got. So if you're thinking about doing it yourself, I would say pay attention to your hair type and what your hair is doing before you decide to do it. I did bleach my hair and put a color on top of that, so it was a lot going on in that color session. So yeah, if you're interested in doing it, pay attention to your own hair, because if your hair is already breaking off and it's already damaged, coloring it will only make it worse. But for me, my hair was perfectly fine. Yes, I am still dealing with the alopecia. My main spot is this crown area right up here, and it's kind of thin. So if you haven't seen my previous video on what I did or what I've been doing to help with my CCC alopecia and what I did to get my hair to start growing back, check out that video as well. I'll leave it in the description box. So this area up here was my main area of concern. I no longer have the shedding, however the area is still thin, so it is a work in progress. I don't think that it's just the end all be all, because there's no actual cure for alopecia or CCCA alopecia. You can find something to help the condition, your hair can come back, and then 6 months later you could be struggling with it again. Thankfully that has not happened to me. My hair has been thriving, but this area right up in the crown is still quite thin, and I'll turn around so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So this area right up here is much thinner than, say, like the rest of my hair around my hair, but I am able to style my hair around it and still make it look decent while I'm in the process of trying to getting that area to thicken up some. So yeah, it's just a work in progress. It's not completely going. I wish I can get that area to be thicker. I am still taking the vitamins that I mentioned in the previous video, and I have added another vitamin which I'll talk about in a completely different video about the vitamins and the supplements that I've been taking, some of the products that I've been using. I am still using Rogaine because a lot of you guys have asked me if I'm still using that. I am indeed. I think I'll probably be using that for the rest of my life, which I don't have a problem with it. If it's going to keep my hair healthy, keep it from coming out, then you know, we're just going to keep that in the rotation with the rest of these products that I'm about to show you. So the other question that I've been getting asked a lot is how I've been keeping my hair moisturized while dealing with alopecia and my hair being bleached or colored. And it's basically the products, guys. I like to use a lot of moisturizing products because, as you know, bleaching your hair will make it a lot drier than what it is before it's colored or bleached. So the products that I use, I try to make sure that they're moisturizing products. One of the biggest things that I feel like has helped me to be able to keep a good head of hair while bleaching it is the Olaplex system. So I use these two right here. This is the number 0. And this one is the number 3. The number 0 is the intensive bond building hair treatment, and the number 3 is the Olaplex hair perfector. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of these products, but it's basically a pre-treatment that you put on your hair before you wash it, and you let it sit, and then you wash this out. So every wash day I use these on my hair before I go in and wash it and deep condition it and shampoo it, and I do that once a week to keep my hair healthy. Now there is another one that you can use if you don't want to use that one. I use this sometimes too, and it's the Curlsmith Curl Bond Salve. It pretty much does the same thing as that one, except this one is a little bit cheaper. I've tried them both and I absolutely love them both. And they do help maintain the integrity of the hair, whether your hair is perm, colored, bleach. I think they do add a good step into your hair routine to keep your hair healthy. Another thing that I do is make sure I have a good hair routine. So like I said, I wash my hair once a week. I make sure that I deep condition during that session, and I'll use a moisturizing deep conditioner. And I also like to use a good leave-in. Now my leave-in of choice has been this one right here. Guys, when I tell you this leave-in conditioner is like no other, it is like no other when it comes to moisture. This is the Raw Shea Butter Extra Moisture Detangler with sea kelp and argan oil. I've been using this leave-in for years. You can pair this with any styler, any cream, any gel. I don't get any flakes or anything like this, and it is so moisturizing. I can use this once during the week when I wash my hair. My hair will be moisturized all week until I wash it again. That's how good this is. So if you don't take anything else from this video, girl, go get this if you're dealing with dry hair. Now I did hear that Shea Moisture changed the formula on this one. I haven't used the new one yet. I still have the old one that I've been using, and it's almost going, and I found this one. I got this from CVS, and this is the old formula. So whenever I try the new formula, I'll keep you guys updated. I hope it's still the same, and it, you know, because then I'm gonna have to try to find me another leave-in, you know, to keep my hair moisturized. But yes, that's the leave-in that I use. I also like to use oils. I also have a video of the oils that I like to use, and I'll link that video down below as well. I feel like they do help keep my hair moisturized, and not only that, I feel like it helps my scalp as well while I'm dealing with this CCCA alopecia. So the oils that I've been using lately is this Camille Rose Black Castor Oil plus Shibe. I got this when I got the rest of the products in this line, and I absolutely love it. This is mainly just black castor oil with some other ingredients in it. It's nice and thick. It coats the hair. It feels good on the scalp. So I've been enjoying using this. I've also been using this Canvas Beauty Oil right here, this serum right here. I got this from Target as well. I like to coat this on my scalp and on my hair as well. And I use these oils after I put my leave-in on. So I put my leave-in on, and then I'll rub this in, and then I go in whatever styler that I'm using. So that combination has been keeping my hair moisturized as well. The styling products that I've been using lately are mainly creams and butters. My go-to style lately has been a twist out, because it makes the hair in the top of my head look much fuller than what it is. Although I have CCCA alopecia, my hair is not very thick or dense naturally. It wasn't like that before the alopecia. The strands are kind of thin, so once I wet my hair, like when it's all wet, I just look like a little wet puppy dog, because it just falls down, it just lays down, and you see quite a bit of scalp. So that's what I mean when I say it's not as dense. But that was even before the alopecia. And then when I was dealing with the alopecia, then this spot up here is like my problem area, right up in the crown. So for the styling products, I've just been using creams and butters to do twist outs. And one of my favorite products that I've been using lately is this Camille Rose Almond Dry Twisting Butter. This is so moisturizing. The moisture stays in your hair all week. I absolutely love it. It smells amazing, and it's easy to do a twist out with. It doesn't flake. I don't have to reapply it throughout the week. If you choose to retwist your hair throughout the week, you can reapply this without it being too much buildup or your hair feeling sticky or gunky or anything like that. So this is one of the products that I've been using a lot as well. Also, when I get up in the morning, because this side, my hair is tapered, so these sides around here are much shorter than the top, so I do have to use gel on the sides to get it to coil, and I'll also use my sponge to coil it out. So I will wet this side in the morning. Now the top, when I'm going to twist out, I don't wet it because it's already pretty much done. I just need to fluff it out with my hands. So I've been liking to use this As I Am Restore and Repair Jamaican Black Castor Oil Water. You can use just a regular spray bottle to do it as well, but this right here I feel like adds that extra moisture to it because it has that Jamaican Black Castor Oil in it. So that's pretty much what I've been doing. I haven't completely given up on wash and goes, and I will do a wash and go video so that you guys can see what my hair looks like in a wash and go since it has grown out. But twist outs have kind of been my jam, only because I get the look that I like. It's much fuller, and when I do a wash and go, it just kind of falls down a little bit because my hair is not as thick and voluminous as I wish it was. But that's neither here nor there. So yeah, that's what I've been doing to pretty much take care of it. So yeah guys, like I said, I haven't experienced any breakage or any shedding or anything like that since coloring my hair. I actually enjoy the color. I think it makes this tapered look a little bit more dimensional, and it adds a little bit of highlights to my face as well. Also guys, when I go to bed at night, I'm either sleeping on a satin pillowcase or I'll use a satin bonnet. I think that's another important step in your hair regimen and maintaining the moisture in your hair as well. If you're sleeping on cotton, it can kind of draw the moisture out of your hair, and the friction between your hair rubbing up against your pillow can cause breakage. So if you're dealing with that and you're sleeping on a cotton pillowcase, I highly would recommend to just switch to a satin pillowcase or use a satin bonnet at night. I feel like that does help with the moisture in your hair as well. So yeah guys, that's pretty much what I've been doing to take care of my hair since coloring it. I just make sure that I wash it once a week, deep condition, use a moisturizing leave-in with my oils. If you have any more questions about this hair and how I take care of it, drop them down below and I'll be sure to get them answered for you. So yeah guys, that's pretty much all I got. I don't have any more for you. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, give me a big thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.